crafts to local delicacies, visual art and design, the fair highlights how women contribute to our city's economic and cultural vitality. May I also request inclusion of this proposed resolution that the Sangguniang authorizes the conduct of a trade fair in celebration of the 2026 National Women's Month in Naga City, to be held from March 24 to 27 at the Plaza Rizal, featuring women entrepreneurs, art exhibit, and cultural performances. This initiative supports women as active partners in development, giving them platforms to market their products, tell their stories through art, and expand their livelihood experience opportunities. It is, in essence, a gender-responsive economic intervention, building inclusive growth from the grassroots and celebrating women as both creators and innovators. Mr. Presiding Officer, my colleagues in this Sangguniang, these initiatives, the Milk Hub and the Women's Art and Trade Fair, may seem distinct, yet they stem from one vision, a city where gender equality is not abstract advocacy, but a lived reality in every household, office, and barangay. So as we close the Women's Month, let us open a renewed chapter of commitment. Let us continue to design programs that respond to the real needs of women, strengthen their participation in governance, and integrate gender perspectives in all that we do. Because when Nagenya women rise, the whole city rises with them. Thank you and happy Women's Month to all.
Thank you, Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez. Any other privileged speech? Councilor Jude Jokno.
Good morning, Honorable Chair,
Good morning.
fellow councilors, and esteemed guests. I rise today to speak on an issue that demands our urgent attention: the welfare and support of our athletes, the very individuals who carry the pride of our nation and the hopes of our communities. Our athletes dedicate their lives to excellence. They wake up before sunrise, train relentlessly, sacrifice personal comforts, and compete with the world's best. Yet, despite their dedication, many of them continue to face insufficient support and limited incentives. This is not merely a gap in policy, it is a failure to value the very people who represent the Philippines on the global stage. Consider the case of Wesley So, a chess prodigy from Cavite. Wesley began playing chess as a child and quickly showed extraordinary talent, representing the Philippines in the international competitions. However, in 2012, seeking better opportunities, he accepted a scholarship in the United States. By 2014, he officially transferred to represent the U.S. Chess Federation. And in 2021, he became a U.S. citizen. Wesley's decision was not born from a lack of love for the Philippines. It was a reflection of the opportunities and support available to him abroad, opportunities that were insufficient in our home country. Wesley So's story is a stark warning. When our athletes are not properly supported, our nation risks losing not just medals and recognition, but the very talent that inspires future generations. We cannot allow our best to live because we failed to provide the means for them to succeed at home. We must act decisively. We must prioritize our athletes, increase their incentives, and create a support system that covers training, healthcare, scholarship, and long-term career development. Supporting our athletes is not merely an expenditure. It is an investment in national pride, youth development, and excellence. To retain and empower our athletes, we must send a clear message. Representing the Philippines is both an honor and a sustainable path where dedication is recognized, sacrifices are supported, and excellence is rewarded. Let us take measures now, measures that ensure every athlete feel valued, protected, and motivated to remain and achieve greatness for our country. It is not enough to celebrate them in victories alone. We must stand behind them in every step of the way. The time is to act now. Let us invest in our athletes, not just in words, but in concrete action. For when we nurture our champions, we nurture the very future of our nation. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Jude Diokno. Any other privileged speech? Councilor David Casper Nathan Serio? Okay. Next item, please.
Next is the reading and approval of the order of business.
Councilor Jepson Felix.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I move to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the previous session, specifically the 25th regular session held last January 6, 2025. So I move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Next, Mr. Chair, is may I now move to dispense for the reading of today's order of business with the following inclusions. As item number 6 under the special business of order is a letter dated March 23 from the City Mayor's Office requesting for the passage of a resolution expressing the city government's commitments in relation to the newly approved construction of a school building at Camarines Sur National High School, funded through the assistance of the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, or PAGCOR. Next, as item number 7 under the special business of order, is another letter from the Office of the City Mayor dated March 18, seeking for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign the Memorandum of Agreement with the Department of Trade and Industry, Board of Investments in relation to the promotion and facilitation of investments and investor servicing. Next, as item number 8 under the special business of order is another letter from the Office of the City Mayor dated March 23, seeking for the passage of a resolution expressing the city government's commitment to secure and make available the needed right-of-way for the water-retarding basin in Barangay Balatas, Balatas and Cararayan, Naga City, within the confluence of Naga and Yabu rivers. Next, as item number 9 under SBO, is another letter from the Office of the City Mayor dated March 23, seeking for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to accept various medicines as donation by the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Camarines Sur. Next, as item number 10, still under SBO, is another letter from the Office of the City Mayor dated March 23, seeking for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign the Memorandum of Agreement with the Department of Social Welfare and Development, Field Office 5, in relation to the implementation of the Walang Gutom 2027 Food Stamp Program. Next, as item number 11, under SBO, is another letter from the Office of the City Mayor dated March 23. Seeking for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign the Memorandum of Agreement with Land Bank of the Philippines in relation to the implementation of the Cash Light Program. Next, as item number 12, still under the SBO, It's another letter from the Office of the City Mayor dated March 23, uh, requesting, requesting for the addition of a transitory provision to Ordinance Number 2025-069 or the Balik Eskwela Ordinance. Next, as item number 13 under the SBO, is a resolution from the Honorable Gomez, a resolution authorizing the conduct of a trade fair in celebration of the 2026 National Women's Month in Naga City to be held from March 24 to 27, 2026 at the Plaza Rizal, featuring women entrepreneurs, an art exhibit, and cultural performances. And last item under SBO as item number 14 is a letter from the Honorable Diokno and Honorable Makaraig, respectfully requesting for the approval for the change in committee chairmanship of the Committee on Environment and Energy and the Committee on Human Rights. Next, under unfinished business, as item number 6, is the committee report on Ways and Means. Next, as item number 7, under the unfinished business, is the joint committee hearing, the joint committee report of the Committees on Environment and Energy and Health and Nutrition. And under that same committee report is item number 1, a letter from the City Engineering Office and the Office of the Building Official in response to the request. They have furnished a copy of the records of the approved solar net metering applications available at the Office of the Building Official. Next, as item number 2, still under that same committee report, is a letter from the Camarines Sur Casureco Dos on the submission of net metering customers for the CY 2025. Now, as item number 8, still under the unfinished business, is the committee report on environment and energy. As item number 9, still under unfinished business, is the committee report on land use. And under that same committee report is item number 1, an ordinance authored by the Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza and co-authored by Honorable Jesse R. Albius, an ordinance prohibiting spot rezoning of lands within the territorial jurisdiction of Naga City, reinforcing the primacy of the Comprehensive Land Use Plan and the City Zoning Ordinance. Now, as item number 10, still under the unfinished business, is the committee report on external relations. And next is item number 11, the committee report on women, family relations, and gender equality. Next, item number 12 is the committee report on agriculture. Next, item number 13, still under the unfinished business, is a joint committee report on education and appropriations. Next, item number 14 is a letter from the Office of the City Councilor Frank Mendoza seeking early approval of the proposed amendatory ordinance to the Education Code, or known as the Ordinance Number 2015-0112, particularly to Article Number 8, or the Naga City Tertiary Scholarship Program. Next, that's item number 15, is a letter from the City Treasurer's Office dated March 2023 in reference to the letter dated March 17 in connection with the proposed ordinance authored by Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio on the Naga City Animal Cremation and Biosanitation Ordinance. And last item under unfinished business, item number 16, is a letter dated March 23 from the City Planning and Development Office on the endorsement of formal confirmation on the phasing of the development permit and submission of compliance documents for the Golden Haven Memorial Parks Incorporated, submitted by Golden Bria Holdings Incorporated. Next, under new business, as item number 8, is a letter from the District Abattoir on the transmittal of documents in support of the proposed Naga City Livestock Ear Tagging Fee Ordinance of 2026. Next, as item number 9, still under new business, is a proposed ordinance from the Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, an ordinance amending Ordinance number 2025-069 by way of adding a transitory provision granting authority to the Program Management Committee to adjust the application timetable to match the 2026 to 2027 academic calendar, as well as the proofs of indigency to expedite the processing of applications for the forthcoming school year. Next, as item number 10, still under new business, is a proposed ordinance from the Honorable Hilda Gail R. Abonal Gomez, an ordinance establishing the Naga City Human Milk Hub, or the NCH-MH, providing for its organization, operation, and management, and appropriating funds therefore. Next, as item number 4 under other matters, is a letter from the Liga ng mga Barangay President, Honorable Maria Corazon Peñaflor, respectfully informing the Sangguniang Panlungsod on her official business in relation to her duties and responsibilities as Regional President of the Liga ng mga Barangay Region 5. Given all the following inclusions, Mr. Chair, may I move for the approval of today's order of business.
Before the approval,
Reaction, Councilor Nathan Serio.
Mr. Chair, I would like to request this August body that we withdraw from the Committee on Youth and Sports Development the proposed resolution adopting Alexiala as a daughter of Naga City, and the same be included as the last item of SBO in today's session.
Okay, reaction from the co-chairman of the Committee on Rules.
Yes, Mr. Chair, we included under the special business of order as item number 15.
Item number 15.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Any other comment? Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I request that item number 14 under
SBO?
unfinished business
Unfinished business, okay.
about the Education Code proposed amendment be moved to item number 5A because the two items are related, Mr. Chair, with the indulgence of the co-chair of the Committee on Rules.
Item number what?
Number 14.
Item number 14.
The proposed amendment on the Education Code. This matter is related to item number 5.
Item number 5 of
Under unfinished business,
unfinished business.
proposed ordinance introduced by City Youth Mayor Sabaybay.
Okay.
Likewise,
Reaction?
Yes, Mr. Chair,
Co-chair.
we include the said item under 5A of the unfinished business.
Any other comment, Councilor Mendoza?
yes, Mr. Chair. Item number 9 under new business on the proposed Balik Eskwela amendment it be deleted as it is the same, as this is the same matter as SBO item number 12.
So you are proposing the cancellation of item number 9 under unfinished business.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Item number 9 under new business.
Under new business, okay.
All right, Mr. Chair, we omit item number 9 under the new business.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any other comment? Any second to the motion of Councilor Jepson Felix
Second, as amended.
as amended? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next is the special business or order. Item number 1 is a letter dated March 18 of the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Technical Education and Skill Development Authority or the Camarines Sur Institute of Fisheries and Marine Sciences or CASIPMAS in relation to the implementation of the Solid Waste Management Operation Level 3 training programs and for the utilization of the city's sanitary landfill for the program implementation and site-based training activities.
Any reaction from the members of the council? Councilor Mendoza?
Chair, this refers to a partnership between CASIFMAS and our SWAMO, wherein the students would be undertaking training at the solid waste management sanitary landfill in Barangay San Isidro. So with that, Mr. Chair, may I move for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign the MOA with Technical Education and Skills Development Authority and the Camarines Sur Institute of Fisheries and Marine Sciences in relation to the implementation of the Solid Waste Management Operation Level 3 training. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next item is another letter from the Office of the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into a memorandum agreement with the Department of Social Welfare and Development for the strengthening of partnership and ensuring complementary support and FOST services for 4Ps beneficiaries.
Again, any comment? Councilor Gay Labunal Gomez.
Mr. Chair, may I move that we grant the request of the City Mayor for us to pass a resolution for her to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the Department of Social Welfare and Development for the strengthening of partnership so that complementary support and services for peace beneficiaries will be ensured. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item.
Another letter from the Office of the City Mayor endorsing the request of Mr. Florencio Mongoso Jr., MNWD General Manager, for the renewal of the deed of use of rock for the lot located at Barangay Concepcion, Pequeña, Naga City, which is utilized for the Almeda 2 pumping station.
Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This refers to the use of a portion of our property in Almeda. But can we include in the agreement that the City College of Naga be provided with free water supply, considering that the pumping station is just adjacent to that campus? So I move, number 1, that the MOA should include a provision wherein the City College of Naga would be provided with free water supply from the Metro Naga Water District. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
With that, Mr. Chair, may I move for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into a deed of usufruct with the Metro Naga Water District for the purpose of extending its utilization of a portion of our property in Almeda, adjacent to the City College of Naga. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next is another letter from the Office of the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution declaring the proposed construction of the facility for gender-responsive infrastructure located at Barangay Carolina, Naga City as necessary and beneficial to the community, and confirm that upon completion and turnover of the project, the local government of Naga shall accept full responsibility for its operation and maintenance in accordance with the Local Government Code of 1991.
Reaction, Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, this is pertaining to the project project coming from the DPWH, but the requirement is that the Sangguniang passes a resolution that declares that the proposed construction of facility for gender-responsive infrastructure that a resolution is necessary and beneficial to the community, and confirm that upon completion and turnover of the project, the local government unit is accepting full responsibility of its operation and maintenance. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item.
Next is another letter from the Office of the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation in relation to the grant of financial assistance with an estimated allocation amounting to 55 million for the construction of a school building in Camarines Sur National High School.
Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Pass the resolution authorizing the City Mayor. May I request the Secretariat to flash section 5.E
Secretariat.
under the obligations of the
Parties.
LGU. 5E. Okay, 5E. As the procuring entity, LGU shall undertake the procurement relative to the project in accordance with RA number 9184. 9184, Mr. Chair, has been repealed totally by RA 12009. It was not amended, it was repealed. So with that, Mr. Chair, may I request that all references in that item to RA 9184 be deleted, and instead that the statement refer directly to RA number 12009. I think that's a typo, just to correct a typo error.
Madam Secretary, please take note.
Secondly, Mr. Chair, that memorandum of agreement includes a requirement for the local government unit to establish a trust fund for purposes of putting the fund up to 55 million pesos for the construction of a school building in Kamhay. It requires us to establish a trust fund. So with that, first, I move that we pass a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into a MOA with PAGCOR in relation to the grant of financial assistance with an estimated budget allocation of 55 million pesos under PAGCOR's Corporate Social Responsibility Program. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? Objection, Councilor Aris?
Chair, the MOA signing would be tomorrow, and the proposed amendment, the copy is already signed as per information.
You are telling us that the MOA
Will be signed tomorrow.
will be signed
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
The proposed amendment is correct, but retaining it is harmless, Mr. Chair. Because the new law, which is RA 12009, is also mentioned there in the MOA, Mr. Chair.
So,
So, meaning to say, if we can just sign it as is, it is safe.
without deleting
Yes, Mr.
the repealed Republic Act 9280,
9184.
9184.
But it's safe and
Sa last part na medyo
just to accommodate the signing tomorrow, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
if it will be signed tomorrow, I think there's no problem changing the provision. Number one, it is erroneous because it states that 9184 was amended by 12009. As amended, nakalag naman pati si mga IRR kang 9184. When in truth and in fact, 9184, RA 9184 is no longer in existence. But that MOA invokes that law, a law which is non-existent. So just to correct it, we remove all references to 9184 and go direct to 12009, the prevailing law on procurement. And I think if the signing would be made tomorrow, so
Time pa ba?
no deal, madali malanggibuan yan.
If there's still time, I agree, Mr. Chair, but we reference it to a dead law. Technically, that means nothing. So it's safe. That's why I'm saying it's safe. I believe Councilor Gale has a word.
Okay, Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I will be representing the City Mayor in the said MOA signing tomorrow at PADCOR, Pasay City. I was told by the staff from the City Mayor's office that the MOA itself came from PADCOR, and it's already being processed. Right now, I think it's going to be notarized. But, Mr. Chair, we can send PAGCOR the concerns of the Honorable Mendoza and see if they can still do something about the specific concerns.
Yes, I think
Chair.
that's very important. We have to clear up the entire document
Yes, Mr. Chair.
in the light of the fact that the previous Republic Act had been repealed.
The only concern, Mr. Chair, is that the MOA signing cannot be rescheduled anymore. In fact, the City Mayor even requested for it to be moved to another date, but PAGCOR did not agree. So, Mr. Chair, we will...
What is the reaction of Councilor Mendoza, given the comments of Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez and Councilor Aris Macaraig?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Given the circumstances na sa aga na palan ang pirmahan, and the document is in Manila, not here.
Mr. Chair, it's with us for signing of the City Mayor, other LGU representatives, but it is going to be notarized here, Mr. Chair,
So it was already signed by the City Mayor?
by the City Mayor.
All pages?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. In that case, Mr. Chair, we can just... and the City Mayor is no longer around?
The City Mayor is still, Mr. Chair.
So there's still time to correct that particular item, Mr. Chair.
I think so. We have to correct the document. So the Secretariat is directed to to make the necessary corrections, and then the document will be signed tomorrow. So we have time.
Mr. Chair, I think the best way is to send back the MOA to PAGCOR because it was PAGCOR who prepared the MOA, not the
So the
LGU.
PAGCOR is not studying the details of the MOA they are sending us?
I am not aware of that, Mr. Chair. But let me, Mr. Chair, send this concern to the CMO staff in charge of this, and then ask advice from PAGCOR and make PAGCOR aware of the concerns regarding the MOA, Mr.
So
Chair.
what will be the final move of the Sangguniang? Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We can pursue two tracks, preserve that document, and let it be the one signed in Manila. Another track is we change that and have it signed by the city mayor and also bring it to Metro Manila and let PAGCOR decide which one that they would approve. In the event PAGCOR approves the same MOA without any changes, we can request for an amendment later on, just not to delay the process, Mr. Chair.
But you have 2 trucks. Why don't we send just 1 truck?
They hold the money, Mr. Chair.
But that will delay everything.
At
Despite
any
the
rate,
fact that they have the funds.
Whichever document that would kick off the process already.
Okay, Councilor Gela Bunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, as we speak, the staff from the City Mayor's office is calling PAGCOR and then raising this concern. So perhaps if...
So we will defer temporarily
Yes, Mr. Chair.
discussion of this matter. Okay?
Yes, Mr. Chair. But may I add, still related to that assistance, but on a different matter, I move that we pass an ordinance creating the trust fund for that for the project fund up to
55 million.
55 million. So I move, Mr. Chair, for the passage of an ordinance creating a trust fund for the project fund to be downloaded by PAGCOR. So move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
But can we do that?
Yes.
Create an ordinance on the spot?
It is only creating a trust fund, Mr.
Trust
Chair.
fund lang.
Because that is also provided in the agreement.
Hindi maglaw sa general fund.
That is under Section A3.
Okay, Councilor Attorney Aris Macaraig.
With regard to the proposed amendment, Mr. Chair, I think we can already dispose of the our resolution approving the request of the city mayor because with the comments from Councilor Frank Mendoza, because what we gave the office of the city mayor is the authority to enter into, negotiate, and sign. So the city mayor can already do that, and we can already dispose the matter of giving her authority.
That was actually the first motion. So any second to that motion?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Now, I am asking the members of the council, can we come up at this particular point,
Yes.
an ordinance, remember, an ordinance creating a trust fund?
Mr. Chair, if I may,
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
the creation of a trust fund is one of the conditions for downloading the fund. It is also provided under that MOA.
So we can do it.
Yes.
Councilor Aris Macaraig.
I agree, Mr. Chair, because the creation of the trust fund is actually ministerial and does not affect any third person or the public, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So please make again the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I move for the passage of an ordinance creating a trust fund for the project fund to be downloaded by PAGCOR intended for the construction of a school building at the Camarines Sur National High School. So move, Mr. Chair.
I second again.
No objection. There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next is a letter from the Office of the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor, the City Government commitment in relation to the newly approved construction of a school building at Camarines Sur National High School, funded through the assistance of the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, with certain conditions to be reflected in the resolutions.
Any comment from the members of the council? Yes, Councilor Nathan Serio.
Mr. Chair, a while ago we have authorized the mayor to enter into an agreement, memorandum of agreement with PAGCOR, and we have agreed to create a trust fund for the fund to be downloaded by PAGCOR, there's nothing wrong in having a resolution expressing our commitment. In fact, itong pigibuta, parte na ito kang sa tuyang interests and commitment digdi sa project na ini.
Okay.
So I move that we pass a resolution expressing the city government's commitment in relation to the approved construction of school building in Kamhay through the assistance of PAGCOR, subject to the conditions set forth by the city mayor. So
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next is another letter from the Office of the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into, negotiate, and sign the memorandum of agreement with the Department of Trade and Industry, Board of Investment, in relation to the promotion and facilitation of investment and investor servicing.
Any comment? Councilor Jepson? Or Councilor Mendoza?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This refers to capacity building between BOI, by BOI, with our own investment motion unit. So with that, Mr. Chair, may I move for the passage of the resolution authorizing the city mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign the MOA with the Department of Trade and Industry, Board of Investment, in relation to the promotion and facilitation of investments and investor servicing. So, Mr. Chair.
second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item.
Next is another communication from the Office of the City Mayor seeking for the passage of a resolution expressing the city government's commitment to secure and make available the needed right-of-way for the water retarding basin in Barangay Balatas, Cararaya, Naga City within the confluence of Naga and Yubo Rivers.
Councilor Aris Macaraig?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I move, Mr. Chair, that the Office of the City Mayor be authorized to enter I move, Your Honor, instead that we pass an ordinance expressing our
Resolution.
we pass a resolution expressing our commitment to secure and make available the needed right-of-way for the water retarding basin in Barangay Balatas and Cararaya, Naga City, within the confluence of Naga and Yubo River. This is relative to the Regional Development Council's findings, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. We wish to acknowledge the presence of Councilor Jesse Albios. Next item, please.
Next is another communication from the Office of the City Mayor seeking for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to accept various medicines as donation by the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Camarines Sur.
Councilor Albios? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I was one of the persons contacted by PCSO manager Tito Aicardo of Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Camarines Sur, and I was present during the donation of the said medicines. So may I move to authorize the city mayor to accept various medicines as donation to the coming from the Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Camarines Sur and was accepted by the City Health Office. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next is another communication from the Office of the City Mayor seeking for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into, negotiate, and sign the memorandum of agreement with the Department of Social Welfare and Development, Field Office 5, in relation to the implementation of the Walang Gutom 2027 Food Stamp Program.
Before I call Councilor Gayla Bonal Gomez, let me acknowledge the presence of Councilor Elmer Baldimoro. So the Educare program has just went up. Okay. Councilor Gayla Bonal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I move that we grant the request of the City Mayor for us to pass a resolution authorizing her to enter into, negotiate, and sign a MOA with the DSWD Field Office 5 in relation to the implementation of the Walang Gutom 2027 Food Stamp Program for the City of Naga, Mr. Chair. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next is another communication from the Office of the City Mayor, seeking seeking for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into, negotiate, and sign the memorandum of agreement with Land Bank of the Philippines in relation to the implementation of the Cast Light program.
Yes, Councilor Baldimoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, this pertains to the ATM-based social pension for indigent solo parents, and maybe later on it will also be effective to the social pension for senior citizens. So may I move, Mr. Chair, to authorize may I move for a passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign a memorandum of agreement with the Land Bank of the Philippines for the implementation of the institutional ATM payroll facility using the PISO account, the Perang Inimpok Savings Option. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next is another communication from the Office of the City Mayor, requesting the attached proposed ordinance adding a transitory provision to Ordinance Number 2025-069 or the Balik Eskwela Ordinance be accorded urgent consideration by the Sangguniang Panlungsod to adjust the timetable for availing of the assistance to match the 2026-2027 academic year, as well as provide for alternative proof of indigency to expedite the application process.
Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is intended to accelerate the implementation of the Balik Eskwela program, because if we would follow the schedule as provided in the ordinance, we will not be able to catch up school year 2026-2027. So we are requesting that it be amended by adding a transitory provision wherein we will empower the Program Management Committee to adjust the timetable, to modify the requirements for indigency, among other amendments. So may I read, Mr. Chair, the provision under Section 1?
Yes, please.
A new section, Section 35, is herein added to Ordinance Number 2025-069 to read as follows. Section 35, Transitory Provision. The Program Management Committee is herein authorized to adjust and abbreviate the application timetable under Section 7 hereof in order to match the enrollment period for school year 2026-2027, as well as require other proofs of indigency aside from those stipulated under Table 1 of Section 3 and Section 6 hereof in order to expedite the processing of applications. Such changes shall be reflected in a resolution of the Program Management Committee. Copy for this, the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Section 2 is the renumbering of the succeeding sections. So, ini pong sections 35, 36, 37 are now sections 36, 37, and 38. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next is the proposed resolution authored by the Honorable Gail Gomez, authorizing the conduct of a trade fair in celebration of the 2026 National Women's Month in Naga City to be held from March 24 to 27 at the Plaza Rizal, featuring women entrepreneur, an art exhibit, and cultural performance.
Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair. In celebration of the Women's Month, Mr. Chair, a trade fair will be conducted. Opening this afternoon, Mr. Chair. In charge offices are the CEPIO and the Naga City Gender and Development Council. There's a need for us to authorize such conduct of the trade fair, Mr. Chair. So may I request that we pass a resolution authorizing the conduct of such trade fair in celebration of the Women's Month, Mr. Chair.
Any
So moved.
second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Next is next is the letter from Honorable Wilfredo Jude Jokno and Honorable Alan Luis Macaraig, requesting for the approval on the change in the committee chairmanship of the Committee on Environment and Energy and the Committee on Human Rights as follows.
Councilor Jude Jokno.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I was the one who asked the Environment Co-Chair to head the committee. Mr. Chair, I have hopes that under the chairmanship of Councilor Aris Macaraig, the Committee on Environment and Energy can do more. Him being the drainage king. Anyway, he already approved of the chairmanship position. So we came up with a formal letter.
So in other words, Councilor Aris Macaraig will now head the Committee on Environment and Energy, and you will be heading the Committee on Human Rights.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So I believe that Councilor Aris Macaraig is agreeable to this setup.
Yes, Mr. Chair. At the instance of Councilor Jokno, Mr. Chair.
So you will be heading the Committee on Environment and Energy.
With pleasure.
It is my extreme pleasure, Mr. Chair.
Extreme pleasure. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Comment from the co-chair of the rules.
That will amend.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Being the acting chair on rules in today's session, may I now move to pass a resolution approving and adopting the change in committee chairmanships under the Committee on Environment and Energy and the Committee on Human Rights, which shall be recognized as follows. For the Committee on Environment and Energy, the chairperson will be Honorable Alan Rees Macaraig, and as the co-chairperson, Honorable Wilfredo Jude Jokno. And for the Committee on Human Rights, the chairperson will be Honorable Wilfredo Jude Jokno and member Honorable Alan Rees Macaraig. So I move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please. Councilor Baldemoro.
Mr. Chair, may I seek reconsideration to the disposition? Instead of passing a resolution approving the chairmanship and co-chairmanship, we just passed a resolution amending the internal rules.
Yes. The chairman of the co-chairman of the Committee on Rules.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I'm amenable to that, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So we will be changing amending the internal rules of the 15th Sangguniang Panlungsod. Next item, please.
Next item is the proposed resolution authored by the Honorable David Caspernetan Serio, a resolution proclaiming Filipina tennis sensation Alexandra Alex Maniego Ayala as an adopted daughter of Naga City, the heart of Bicol, and recognizing her role as a catalyst for the city's grassroots sports development initiatives.
Councilor David Casper Nathan Serio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just a brief justification for this proposed legislation. This proposed resolution to adopt Alexandra Alex Ayala as a daughter of Naga City during National Women's Month observance is a symbolic gesture rooted in her historic athletic milestones and her role as a modern icon for Filipino women. Alex Ayala embodies the values of the community, in this case, Naga City, the heart of Bicol, and serves as a national inspiration. By adopting Alex Ayala as a daughter, the city claims a shared pride in her success, effectively making her an honorary ambassador for the Bicolano spirit of Uragon, strength and determination. Aside from this, Mr. Chair, igwatabing tourism potential. Saka may potential sa sports development kang Naga ang pag-adapta kay Alex dahil si Alex ang saro sa mga sponsors niya ang Nike, and saro sa commitment kang Nike si Alex ang matukdo kung saan pwedeng ilag sa Pilipinas sa mga parang training facility kang sa tennis.
Yeah, but for the information of Councilor Nathan Serio,
Yes.
last night Alex Ayala was drubbed by another Czech, the 12th Czech player to defeat her. And his ranking dived from number 28 to number 45. But I believe she has the resilience
Yes, Mr. Chair.
to stage a comeback
Yes, Mr.
in the
Kadakol ng beses
tennis
nangyari.
stage.
And regardless kung anong nangyari ka subanggi, dahil man po isisibog ni Consul Serio yan na proposal na yan.
Okay, proceed.
Thank you. But before I make the formal motion, may I request the chairperson of the Committee on Women and the chairman of the Committee on Youth and Sports Development to be the co-authors of this proposed resolution.
Okay. Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I can co-author. However, Mr. Chair, may I suggest that perhaps we also come up with policies or indicators for adopting personalities, celebrities, or other significant personalities, so that we can also
So that will be done after the approval.
after Mr.
Okay.
Chair.
Okay, so comment from Councilor Jefferson Felix.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I will also be co-authoring this proposed resolution with also the same sentiment as Councilor Gil Abunal Gomez.
Okay, so we will have to set the tone or the rules whether to adopt, in quotation marks, a certain
Sa future.
sports hero or what. But in this case, you can proceed with
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So,
The rest.
may I now move that we pass a resolution proclaiming Filipina tennis sensation Alexandra Alex Maniego Ayala as an adopted daughter of Naga City, the heart of Bicol, and recognizing her role as a catalyst for the city's grassroots sports development initiatives. So move on joint and collective motion.
okay, on joint and collective motion. But there was, Councilor Serio, there was this comment. How about the Naga City tennis champion? What's the name of that girl?
Maristela Torrecampo.
Maristela
Torrecampo.
Torrecampo. Somebody was suggesting that if we will give Alex Ayala due honor, why don't we give Madam Toricampo the same honor?
Hindi taman siya pwedeng adapt, tataganaga na siya dati. Nagtaw baga kita ng assistant sa iya, Mr. Chair, if you will recall.
50,000.
Sa laban niya sa, ngunya na grand final sa Sri Lanka.
Okay.
So, data siya piglilingawan.
Okay, so
And Councilor Jude, nagigibo ng paagi, tayo bagang mga barbarita, nagaro pigpirata na siya kang sarong syudad. Councilor Jude is doing his best para di ka dumandig di ka hanaga.
so it's on the record that the local government unit of Naga gave Madam Toricampo 50,000 pesos
Yes.
to assist her in her quest for the Asian crown.
Yes, Asian title.
Okay. And Councilor Jude Jokno, please.
Mr. Chair, I think the approved 50,000 is not yet given to the player, to Mr. Campo.
May commitment.
She is now in Manila, training under the Philippine Tennis Association for training in her quest for the Sri Lanka competition.
What happened, Councilor Nathan Serio?
Igwa na kitang resolution, may commitment na kita.
Yes.
Pero si dahil nagmamadali siya katong Lunes at ato, na magpamanila na, dahil na nahalat si Kwan. Pero i-release ta si Kwarta.
Okay, so we will be sending it later.
Siguro ang agom na ang ma-receive.
And Councilor Jokno,
Yes, I think
I understand, gave her 100,000?
no, Mr. Chair.
No.
Almost.
I gave her 10,000, and also Tato Mendoza gave 10,000. So she had 20,000 when she left for Manila.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. So the motion of Councilor Nathan Serio has been approved
On joint and collective.
on joint and collective motion. Next item, please.
Next is under new business. As item number 1 is a letter dated March 13 of Australia.
New business or unfinished business?
Unfinished business po. Sorry po. Sorry. Unfinished business is a letter dated March 16 of Joel Reginales, punong patnugot ang nagenya, containing the recommendation on the proposed ordinance promoting responsible and trauma-sensitive reporting.
Any comment from the members of the council? Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Mr. Chair, this proposed ordinance is pending under laws and ordinances.
Committee
Committee
on
on Laws and Ordinances, Mr. Chair. Pending under LO.
Laws and Ordinances.
Yes, Mr.
So we will refer this to the LO.
Yes, Mr.
Okay.
Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Next item, please.
Next is the letter dated March 2 of Claire Dennis Mapa, Undersecretary of the National Statistician and Civil Registrar General, for comment and recommendation on SP Resolutions 2026-078 relative to the desire of the City of Naga to be elevated into a highly urbanized city.
Any comment? Councilor Baldemoro.
Mr. Chair, this is one of the requirements in the declaration for the city to become a highly urbanized city. We will just await, Mr. Chair, for other documentary requirements coming from the BLGF, the DALG, and the DBM.
Okay, thank you, Councilor Baldemoro. Next item, please.
Next is a letter dated March 15 from Architect Kusenia Merincilio, the President of Nueva Cáceres Heritage Movement Incorporated, containing the recommendations on the proposed ordinance on Naga City Cultural Heritage District.
Where is the chairman of the Committee on Culture and the Arts? Councilor David Casper, Nathan Serio. Reaction to item number 3 of the unfinished business.
that be referred to the committee for consideration of the proponent of the proposal.
So
ordinance.
we will refer this to the Committee on Culture and the Arts. Next item, please.
Next is the committee report of the Committee on People Empowerment and Good Governance for the hearing last March 18.
Committee on People Empowerment and Good Governance, headed by Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Mr. Chair, for the Committee on People Empowerment and Good Governance, may I request acknowledgement of these reports?
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee hearing was held last March 18. There was a quorum, Mr. Chair.
Good.
There were two items. The first item is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Alan Rees Macaraig, mandating the inclusion of the anti-graft and corruption clause in all contracts, deeds, agreements, or instruments creating rights and obligations for the city government of Naga. Together with that, Mr. Chair, is the letter dated February 12 from Attorney Raisa R. Rodriguez from the City Legal Office, submitting their legal opinion on the proposed ordinance, mandating the inclusion on the proposed ordinance of the Honorable Macaraig. May I go to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to defer consideration of the matter due to the absence of the proponent. Actually, Mr. Chair, the proponent came a little bit late, but the hearing was already
So deferred.
adjourned. Yes, Mr. Chair. The second item is the letter dated February 26 from Attorney Crismond Eliano from the City Legal Office, containing their legal opinion and recommendation on the proposed anti-political dynasty ordinance. May I go to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to refer the letter of Attorney Crismond Liano containing their legal opinion and recommendation on the proposed ordinance to the Committee on Laws and Ordinances for its appropriate action. It turns out, Mr. Chair, that the said proposed ordinance is actually pending under the Committee on Laws and Ordinances.
Okay. Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That's all for the report, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Next item, please. Thank you, Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Next is a letter dated March 19 from the City Mayor endorsing the proposed ordinance introduced by City Youth Mayor Hamin P.B. Sabaybay, requesting for the amendment of Ordinance Number 2010-063, otherwise known as the Naga City Scholarship Program.
Any comment? Yes, Councilor Baldimoro.
Suspending with the committee.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, this is the amendatory ordinance to the existing Naga City Tertiary Scholarship Program. In this proposed ordinance, Mr. Chair, the prioritization will be one from the academic track and second for the financial ability track. However, Mr. Chair, there is a proposed suggestion to the amendatory ordinance by Councilor Frank Mendoza. So we might as well as hear the proposed suggestion of the Honorable Mendoza.
Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Councilor Elmer Baldimoro. May I request that my letter be flashed on the screen? There are certain changes that I am proposing, Mr. Chair. Number one, that we report the title because as drafted, it is referring to a different ordinance which was already, again, repealed by the Education Code. So, ini pong original ordinance na 2010-063 and 2013-010 has already been repealed. And the prevailing ordinance is ordinance number 2015-012. So with that, Mr. Chair, may I move that we change the title of the proposed ordinance into an ordinance amending ordinance number 2015-012 as amended, otherwise known as the Naga City Tertiary. That should be the otherwise known as the Education Code of Naga City. By providing,
Education code.
yes,
So it should not be the Naga City Tertiary Scholarship Program.
yes. The Education Code, that's the 2015-012. By providing equal allocation to students selected on the basis of academic excellence and those selected on the basis of indigency, as well as providing for a multi-tiered grant depending on the type of institution where the scholar is enrolled and for other purposes. Before I make the motion, Mr. Chair, just to go through the proposal. Likewise, ito pong pig-submit na draft ordinance, medyo si sequencing, medyo may mga baliktad. Kung hilingon to po itong 2015-012, that's in the first column, ang pig-amend is sections 65, 66, 67, 68, 70. Pero as ordered, duman sa proposed ordinance, medyo nakabaraligtad. So I am proposing, Mr. Chair, that we just rearrange the sectioning so that itong nainot, duman sa original ordinance, yung man na mainot ay amend duman sa proposed ordinance. So the amendment for section 65, nayaan sa section 2, duman sa proposal, will be made into section 1. Ini pong amendment sa section 66, nayaan sa section 1, duman sa proposed ordinance, gigibonta pong section 2. And ining section 67 and 68, ipipreserve si sectioning ninda, tatama man si order, section 3 and 4. And section 70, duman po sa proposed ordinance, section 2, gigibonta pong section 5. And may nadublisang numbering, kaya ini pong separability, repealing, and effectivity clauses instead na 5, 6, 7, ang tamang numbering is section 6, 7, and 8. Likewise, Mr. Chair, ini pong sarong section duman, I propose that ang original pong wording is children of solo parents, PWDs, senior citizens. Ini po intended duman sa indigency track. So may I propose that it be rewritten or reworded into children of indigent, solo parents, PWDs, and senior citizens. Because there are solo parents, PWDs, and senior citizens who are financially capable naman to support their children for schooling. So that is the summary of the proposed changes in the submitted ordinance, Mr. Chair.
Okay, any comment? Councilor David Casper Nathan Serio.
Mr. Chairman, this matter is pending with the Committee on Education, so we might as well refer the comments of Councilor Fran and the others to the committee.
Yes, Councilor Balimoro.
May I request, Mr. Chair, the Secretariat to place on screen the letter from the City Mayor. In this letter, Mr. Chair, the Mayor is requesting to act on this matter since next week there will be a selection process for the scholarship beneficiary. So we might as well act on this matter, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, I think so, because we have the March 31st, 2026 deadline.
Okay.
Again, Councilor Nathan Serio.
I yield to the suggestion of Councilor Elmer.
Okay, Councilor Frank Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. With that, I move that we pass an ordinance amending ordinance number 2015-012 as amended, otherwise known as the Education Code of Naga City, by providing equal allocation to students selected on the basis of academic excellence and those selected on the basis of indigency, as well as providing for a multi-tiered grant depending on the type of institution where the scholar is enrolled and for other purposes. That would be the title of the proposed ordinance.
Okay.
Likewise, so move, Mr. Chair, on that first item.
Second.
Second.
Councilor Balimoro.
Before the approval, Mr. Chair, I am one of the sponsor. But the section pertaining to the financial equity track, it includes children of informal sectors or workers, indigent children of solo parent, PWDs, and senior citizens. We might as well as add indigent PWD. Dahil may mga PWD po na student who could avail this
So
program.
aside from emphasizing indigent solo parents, we will also include indigent PWD.
Not only the children of indigent PWD. We might as well as include the indigent PWD.
Okay. So Councilor Frank Mendoza.
I am amenable to the suggestion, Mr. Chair. So on that second item, can we go back to the second item? Itong resectioning. I also move that we reorder the sections in the proposed amendatory ordinance to align with the sequence of ordinance number 2015-012 as presented, Mr. Chair. So move.
Second.
Reaction, Councilor Aris?
After this, Mr. Chair. I second also, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so any objection?
None.
There being none, the motion is approved. So we are approving this on second reading.
Yes. Yes.
Second
Yes.
reading. Councilor Aris Macaraig.
One last item, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Councilor Mendoza.
To modify section 1BBI in the draft amendatory ordinance, which will now be section 2BBI with the original wording about children of solo parents, PWDs, and senior citizens, now to read as children of indigent, solo parent, PWDs, senior citizens, and indigent PWDs.
Okay.
So move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
No objection. And then comment from Councilor Aris Macaraig.
I noticed that there are automatic scholars, Mr. Chair, in the proposed ordinance.
Councilor Mendoza?
And there are 3 automatic scholars. We are giving grants to indigents without any qualifications. We are giving grants as rice subsidy and etc. But this we are talking about education, Mr. Chair. Why limit only to 3 automatic scholars of public high schools graduating top 3 in their class? Why not 10? That would not be too much of an adjustment, Mr. Chair. So we are rewarding students for their good performance in school. Why not make it 10 instead?
So instead of 3,
because they earned it. They
we
deserve
will
it.
increase it to 10.
I believe that we can provide that, Mr. Chair.
Reaction, Councilor Mendoza.
Can I inquire the specific section, Mr. Chair?
It's Section 4, amendment to Section 68.
Section 4. I am amenable, Mr. Chair, with the proposed amendment.
So instead of 3, we will increase it to
The top 10, Mr.
10.
Not 10 persons, but the top 10, Mr. Chair. Because sometimes top 2 is 2 persons. So the top 10, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? Query? So the motion is approved. Okay.
On the automatic scholar, Mr. Chair, the top 3, the rank 1 will be having a 100% scholarship. The rank 2 will be 50% scholarship, and rank 3 will be given 25% scholarship. What will now be the scholarship for number 4 to 10?
Yes, Councilor Aris Macaraig.
The ordinance is silent as to that, Mr. Chair. Actually, what the ordinance provides only is that they shall receive scholarship assistance. They shall receive scholarship assistance, Mr. Chair. There's no 100% here. I don't.
No specific amount or no specific,
So, it
no
depends.
specific
On the availability of funds, Mr.
price. Okay, so reaction from Councilor Balimoro.
Mr. Chair, this automatic scholar given to the previously it was valedictorian, salutatorian, and first honorable mention. Nagkataon lang po kaya ngunyan na ang award na best highest honor, high honor, and honor. So kaya dyan sa automatic scholar, ang piglaag na is the top 3. So kung may top 3 highest honor, sinda itong tatauan ng automatic scholarship. So ang apprehension ko lang, what will be the scholarship to be given to the number 4 to 10 ranking? Just I am supporting the proposed suggestion of the Honorable Makaraig. Kailang ilang po, baka they will assume na full scholarship man sinda since the proposed ordinance is silent on that. But on the practice, the first rank given will be given a full scholarship. The second, 50% scholarship. In the third place, will be given 25% scholarship.
As stated by Councilor Aris Macaraig, there was or there is no categorical expression of the what scholarship the students will receive. In your case, you were telling us something about what we did in the past. So,
It also at present, Mr. Chair. Not
yeah, but
only
we can, as a matter of policy, change that. Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Again, it's silent in the ordinance, Mr. Chair. The ordinance only states that they will receive scholarship assistance.
Yes.
Now, the SO office can handle the determination of the who are qualified, 1 to 10.
Or we can just have the implementing rules and regulations, the IRR of this particular ordinance.
Yes, Mr. Chair, because they deserve it, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Earlier, I expressed my support to the proposal of Councilor Aris, but reading the particular section, it does not have any reference to indigency. It refers more to academic performance because it states that the top 3 or the rank 1, rank 2, and rank 3 of the graduating class, that refers to exceptional academic performance, not to the economic situation of the students. So I think as is that would stand. At any rate, there is another paragraph which states that moreover, the top 20 passers of alternative learning systems will also enjoy scholarship. That's a different category. But ALS mostly are coming from economically challenged families, Mr. Chair. With the indulgence of the Councilor Aris, maybe we can the provision as is, Mr. Chair.
But we are talking here of ALS.
No. That automatic scholars applies, 1, to those who excel in academics, the top 1, 2, 3. And the automatic scholar also applies to the top 20 passers of ALS.
So you are talking of a different story now.
The same section.
Councilor Balimoro.
Mr. Chair, in that provision, Mr. Chair, automatic scholar from the regular school, the top 3, but on the ALS, the top 20. passer. So
And
it's
Councilor Aris Macaraig is
Is pro-
suggesting that we increase
up to 10.
the number of scholars from 3 to 10.
Yes. Maybe, Mr. Chair, could I propose to the Honorable Macaraig that instead of 10, we could adjust top 5? Since ini po kaya academics ang binabasihan, not the financial eligibility. So, maski mayaman ka, pagkabalik ka duman sa top 3, you'll be an automatic scholar. So,
Councilor Macaraig, please.
I am amenable because there is an increase at least, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
But let us remember we are talking about public high school, not private schools. In this ordinance, it specifically states that ranks 1, 2, 3 of public high school. So I am amenable to 5 with the indulgence of Honorable Frank Mendoza, Mr. Chair.
Oh, okay, so we will now give scholarships to 5 students. Kindly make the final motion, Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In behalf of my co-sponsors, Councilors Elmer Baldemoro and Councilor Nathan Sirio, I move that we approve the proposed amendments to the Education Code as discussed earlier. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Mr. Chair.
Councilor Nathan Serio.
Mr. Chairman, nag-anunsyo na ang anghel na San Gabriel. Nag-abot na daan balaog kan mahal na Diyos. I move
Okay.
for recess.
Recess.
Grabe ang
Next is the committee report of the Committee on Ways and Means, dated last March 12, 2026.
Committee on Ways and Means, headed by Councilor Frank Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I request acknowledgement of my report?
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The Committee on Ways and Means held its committee hearing last March 12, and there was a quorum.
Thank you.
First item, the letter dated February 12, 2026 from the City Treasurer submitting the delinquency report on real property tax as of December 31, 2025. May I proceed with the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable David Casper Nathan A. Sirio, duly seconded by Ms. B.J. Diasis, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the following. A. To request the Office of the City Mayor for the reactivation of the auction committee with exclusive functions focused on delinquent properties, and further to request the creation of a real property tax delinquency section within the Office of the City Treasurer that will specifically handle RPT delinquencies. This is intended, Mr. Chair, to ensure that the list of delinquencies submitted are acted upon by the said office. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Under the same item, to request the Office of the City Treasurer to 1. Classify the list of delinquent properties and prioritize them according to the magnitude of their tax liabilities. And 2. Provide the Metro Naga Chamber of Commerce and Industry with a list of business entities with outstanding delinquencies. We appreciate the action of the MNCCI, the head of which was present during the committee hearing. She offered to assist the city in our collection effort. So move on these two items, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Second item, the proposed ordinance authored by Honorable Nathan Sirio, authorizing the collection of tax of 250 pesos as an inspection fee from private early childhood care and development centers during the evaluation and monitoring process for the granting of recognition and permits. May I proceed with the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable David Casper Nathan A. Sirio, duly seconded by Ms. B.J. Diasis, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the return of the proposed ordinance to the proponent for further revision, taking into consideration the following suggestions and recommendations. A. To impose an inspection and assessment fee in the amount of 3,000 pesos. B. To include an additional provision creating the quality assurance team to be composed of the following: head of the city's Early Childhood Care and Development Office, representative from the CPDO, executive director of the Naga City Children's Affairs Office, representative from the MNCCI, representative from the Naga City People's Council. And C. To include a provision requiring that the qualifications of the members of the Quality Assurance Team be submitted to the Office of the City Mayor for evaluation for the purpose of the issuance of appointments and the determination of the terms of office. And lastly, to conduct a public hearing on this matter, considering that the imposition of fees is involved. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Third item, proposed ordinance authored by this representation, setting the anniversary date as the date of renewal of the mayor's permit, prescribing guidelines for its implementation and for other purposes. May I proceed with the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable David Casper Nathan A. Sirio, duly seconded by Honorable Jesse R. Albius, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the return of the proposed ordinance to the proponent for further study and consultation with the City Health Office and the Office of the City Treasurer, and for the incorporation of the comments and suggestions raised during the committee hearing. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends my report. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Mendoza. Next item, please.
Next is the joint committee hearing of the Committee on Environment and Energy and Health and Nutrition held last March 16.
Committee on Environment and then the Committee on Health and Nutrition. The report will be rendered by Councilor Jude Jokno.
Hello. May I request acknowledgement for the report on the joint committee hearing on Environment and Energy and Health and Nutrition.
Your
Mr. Chair.
report is duly acknowledged.
The hearing was conducted last March 16, and on the part of the Committee on Environment, there was a quorum. On the part of the Committee on Health and Nutrition, there was no quorum.
No quorum.
For
On the part of the, Committee on Health and Nutrition. Councilor Baldimoro, what shall we do with that particular situation?
Mr. Chair, on my understanding, the determination of quorum for the joint committee is the number of the members of both committee, not individual committee.
So did you have a quorum if you will add up the number
We will have
of
a
members?
quorum if we adopt that, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Proceed.
Item number 1, the letter dated March 9, 2026 from Honorable Aris Macaraig, requesting the Committee on Environment and Energy to conduct a compliance inquiry hearing as to the status of the implementation of the DILG and DOE Joint Memorandum Circular Number 1 Series of 2026 for the streamlined requirements of permits, licenses, and or certifications for net metering applications and Renewable Energy Act of 2008. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to conduct another hearing on Monday, March 23, which I will report today also, Mr. Chair. On March 23, to further discuss the subject matter and to invite Casoreco to Engineer Jerwin Evangelista of Building Maintenance and Energy Efficiency and Conservation Office, Engineer Gregory Moreno of the City Engineer's Office, and a representative from the GSIS to present their loan packages for the installation of solar panels. Further, the City Engineer's Office is requested to submit a report of all approved net metering applications in Naga City. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 2, the proposed ordinance authored by Honorable Alan Aris Macaraig mandating the establishment and maintenance of the native tree stocks, juvenile to early mature stages within the city nursery. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to defer the discussion of the proposed ordinance until the proponent submits the amended proposal. So move, Mr. Chair.
So deferred.
Item number 3, the proposed ordinance authored by Honorable Jesse R. Albius amending City Ordinance number 2001-056 promulgating rules and regulations on segregating and proper disposal of garbage in the City of Naga. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod, acting as a committee of the whole, to return the proposed ordinance to the proponent for the integration of all recommendations and comments made during the hearing. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
That
Any
ends,
objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
that ends my report, Mr. Chair, on the joint committee hearing.
Thank you, Councilor Jude Jokno.
May I also request acknowledgement for the report on the Committee on Environment, Mr. Chair.
Your report is duly acknowledged. Was there a quorum?
There was a quorum, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, thank you.
The hearing was conducted last March 23. My item number 1, the letter dated March 9, 2026 of Honorable Alan Rhys C. Macaraig requesting the Committee on Environment and Energy to conduct a compliance inquiry hearing as to the status of the implementation of the DILG and DOE Memorandum Circular Number 1 Series of 2026 for the streamlined requirements of permits, licenses, and or certifications of net metering applications and Renewable Act of 2008. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable Alan Rhys C. Macaraig, duly seconded by Honorable Rosales, the committee resolved to defer consideration of the matter and invite the representatives of the Office of the Building Official, GSIS-Naga, and Casureco II to the next scheduled committee hearing. Resolved further to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod that the Office of the Building Official and Casureco II be directed to submit their respective written reports on their compliance with the DILG-DOE Memorandum Circular Number 1 Series of 2026 on the streamlined requirements for permits, licenses, and or certifications for net metering applications, as well as with the Renewable Energy Act of 2008. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 2, the proposed ordinance authored by this representation and City Youth Councilor Angelina Balatero institutionalizing the Naga City Net Zero Carbon Policy Framework, establishing a localized carbon measurement, reporting, verification system, and implementing a local carbon policy. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable Jill G. Rosales, duly seconded by Honorable Jokno, the committee resolved to defer consideration of the matter pending the submission of a revised proposed ordinance incorporating the comments and recommendations raised during the hearing.
So deferred.
Resolved further to furnish a copy of the proposed ordinance to the City Legal Office for its comments and recommendations to be submitted within 10 days from receipt thereof. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Second. Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 3, the letter dated 19 February 2026 from Attorney Angel R. Ohastro, the third City Legal Officer, submitting their comments and review of the proposed access to public drainage or waterways requirement ordinance. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable Aris Macaraig, duly seconded by Honorable Rosales, the committee resolved to refer the matter to the Committee on Land Use and favorably endorse the approval of the proposed access to public drainage or waterways requirement ordinance as amended. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends my report on environment.
Thank you, Councilor Jude Jokno. Next item, please.
Next is the committee report of the Committee on Land Use held last March 19.
Committee on Land Use, headed by Councilor Jesse Albios.
Mr. Chairman, may I request acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on Land Use?
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee hearing was held on March 19, 2026, and there was a quorum. The first item is the proposed ordinance authored by Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, co-authored by Honorable Jesse Albios, prohibiting spot reclassification of lands within the territorial jurisdiction of Naga City, reinforcing the primacy of the comprehensive land use plan and the city zoning ordinance. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, duly seconded by Honorable Sergio and Engineer De Los Reyes, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the passage on second reading of the proposed ordinance prohibiting spot rezoning of lands within the territorial jurisdiction of Naga City, reinforcing the primacy of the comprehensive land use plan and the city zoning ordinance as amended. May I request Mr. Chair to recognize the Honorable Francisco Mendoza to present the salient points of the proposed ordinance.
Councilor Frank Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Considering the limited time that we have this morning, may I request that consideration and second reading of this proposed ordinance be taken up in the next session.
Okay.
Okay. So any second to that
Second.
motion? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Second item is the letter dated March 6, 2026 from the City Planning and Development Office referring to the formal request of Villar Land Holdings Corporation for the phasing of their Memorial Park project at Barangay Cararay, Naga City, and endorsing its approval by the Sangguniang Panlungsod. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, duly seconded by Honorable Sergio, Engineer de los Reyes, and Ms. Vergara, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod the passage of a resolution approving the Golden Haven Memorial Park phasing proposal, subject to the submission of a specific timeline for the completion of each phase and all legal documents pertaining to the change of the developer's name from Golden Bria Holdings Incorporated to Villar Land Holdings Corporation. There is already compliance of the required documents, Mr. Chair, so may I move for the passage of the said resolution.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 3 is the letter dated March 5, 2026 from the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to sign the deed of acceptance of donation of the Roman Catholic Archbishop of Cáceres involving a road lot with an area of 26,748 square meters and an open space with an area of 6,120 square meters located at Barangay Concepcion Pequeña, Naga City. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, duly seconded by Honorable Sergio, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to direct the Villa Concepcion Homeowners Association through their authorized representative, the to direct the Villa Concepcion Homeowners Association, the FF Cruz and Company, and the Archdiocese of Cáceres to submit the respective position papers regarding the proposed donation to the Sangguniang Panlungsod within 15 days from receipt hereof. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Resolved further that the said position papers be referred to the City Legal Office for review and recommendation and to direct the same to examine and determine the legality of the Archdiocese of Cáceres acting as the donor of the subject property. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Reaction? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends the report, Mr. Chair. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you, Councilor Jesse Albios. Next item, please.
Next is the committee report of the Committee on External Relations, dated March 18.
The Committee on External Relations, headed by Councilor Omar Buenafe.
Mr. Chair, may I request acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on External Relations.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Committee on External Relations conducted its committee hearing last March 18, and there was a quorum.
Thank you. Thank you.
At the outset, the committee chair informed the committee that there's a letter from Honorable Nathan Sergio notifying the body of his absence and manifesting his position on the item that will be taken up as item number 2 of the agenda. Proceeding for the first item, the proposed ordinance authored by this representation institutionalizing the duty of local government officials of Naga City to promote the city through participation in significant regional, national, or international events that benefit the socio-economic, cultural, educational, sports tourism, security, and public safety interests of Naga City. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee came up with the following dispositions. Letter A, defer consideration of the matter pending the submission and publication of the revised draft of the proposed ordinance on the city's website under the iEngage program. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Letter B, disposition, furnish copies of the proposed ordinance to the Department of Interior and Local Government, City Budget Office, and City Accounting Office, and request the submission of their comments and recommendations to the Sangguniang Panlungsod. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 2, the letter dated January 20, 2026 from Loida J. Espinosa, Municipal Mayor, Municipality of Ahoy, Province of Iloilo, addressed to the City Mayor expressing their intent for a sisterhood agreement between her municipality and the City of Naga. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable Gilda Gail R. Abunal Gomez, duly seconded by Mr. Santo Domingo, the committee resolved to defer consideration on the matter and to seek the comment of the City Mayor's Office for guidance. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That ends my report.
Thank you, Councilor Omar Bonafe. Next item, please.
Next is the committee report of the Committee on Women, Family Relations, and Gender Equality.
Committee on Women, headed by Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Mr. Chair, for the Committee on Women, Family Relations, and Gender Equality, may I request acknowledgement of this report?
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee hearing was held last March 18. We had a quorum, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
There was only one item. This is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Maria Corazon Peñaflor, and this representation providing for the Victim Protection and Justice Support Assistance Program in the City of Naga, increasing the financial assistance to victims of abuse from 2,000 to 10,000 for other purposes. May I go to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to defer consideration of the matter and await the revised version of the proposed ordinance. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That's all for the report, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez. Next item, please.
Next is the committee report of the Committee on Agriculture, dated March 23.
Committee on Agriculture, headed by Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I request acknowledgement of my report.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee, by tradition, has a quorum, Mr. Chair.
Quorum, okay, thank you.
First item, the proposed ordinance sponsored by this representation, abolishing the Zorro marking for swine intended for slaughter and branding practices for large ruminants as a means for identification and instituting ear tagging procedure supervised by the City Veterinary Office. May I proceed with the
Yes, please.
disposition, Mr. Chair. On motion of Honorable David Casper Nathan A. Sirio, duly seconded by Honorable Jude Jokno, The committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to return the proposed ordinance to its sponsor for necessary revisions, incorporating the comments and recommendations raised during the hearing. So, move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Resolved further to direct the City Veterinary Office to submit the NEMIS report or the National Meat Inspection Service report on the city government's non-compliance with Republic Act number 8485, referring to not the city government but the Naga City Abattoir, and to direct the Naga City District Abattoir to submit a report on the effects of Zorro marking on the meat quality of swine. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Just for information, Mr. Chair, Councilors Nathan Sirio and Councilor Jude Jokno further agreed during the hearing to co-sponsor the proposed ordinance.
Madam Secretary, please take note.
That ends my report, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Frank Mendoza. Next item, please.
Next is the joint committee hearing of the Committee on Education and Appropriations held last March 18.
Joint hearing of the Committee on Education and Committee on Appropriation. The report will be rendered by Councilor David Casper Nathan Serio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I request that this report of the Joint Committees on Education and Appropriations be...
Your report is duly acknowledged.
Mr. Chairman, by the grace of God, we had the quorum yesterday.
Thank you, thank you.
There were only 2 items taken up, but permit me, Mr. Chairman, to just report item number 2. I have a strong reservation on item number 1. Last night I checked online the event Potent Search for Siamio Young Scientist 2026 Congress, and I saw some records. The key winners and special and subcategory awardees. It seems that the requesting party is not appearing as among those given
In the
awards.
list. So, he was not actually a winner.
Medyo dahil ko armo hali itong certificate ko kay pantang i-check dito.
Okay.
So may proceed to item number 2.
You will be proceeding to item number 2.
Yes, Mr. Chair. The proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Wilfredo Jude Jokno, co-authored by City Youth Councilor Angelina Balatero and City Youth Councilor Alexandria Ray Go, institutionalizing the grant of cash incentives to Nagueño athletes, participants, and coaches who win in the regional, national, and international sports events, academic, and skill competitions. For the disposition, Mr. Chair,
Yes, please.
the committee resolved to defer consideration of the matter upon the request of the proponent and await inputs from the members and members of the Education LGU-Naga.
Okay.
Para i-revise kang author sa iyang
So, make the motion.
move to defer this consideration.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Thank you, Councilor Nathan Serio. Next item, please.
Next is a letter dated March 23 from the Office of the City Treasurer, submitting their comment on the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio regarding the Naga City Animal Cremation and Biosanitation Ordinance.
Councilor Serio, can you react to this particular communication?
We referred to the appropriate committee, Mr. Chair.
We will refer this to
Health, Committee on Health.
the Committee on Health.
Thank you.
Next item, please.
Next is a letter from the CPDO endorsing their formal confirmation on the phasing of the development permit and submission of compliance document for Golden Haven Memorial Park Incorporated.
I think that was already reported by Councilor Albios. Next item, please.
Next is under new business. The item number 1 is a letter dated March 13 of Estrella Victoria Macaraig, following up of their application for the reclassification of the 2 parcels of land located in Barangay San Felipe, this city, for the proposed housing project.
Committee on Land Use.
Next is another letter dated March 16 of Mr. Ansel Manyo, acting NCDA head, submitting a proposal for an ordinance establishing the thermal banking framework and updating the fuel recovery fee structure at the Naga City District Abattoir.
Committee on Ways and Means.
A letter dated March 16 of Ms. Annabel Vargas, CSWD head, requesting for the establishment of a petty cash fund for the Naga City Women's Home and the designation of the petty cash custodian, Ms. Diane Rubios.
Committee on Appropriations. Yes, Councilor Baldemoro.
Urgency of this matter, may I request the chairman of the Committee on Rules to transfer this matter to the special business or order.
The Committee on Rules.
Mr. Chair, we transfer it to the SPO.
Okay, so we will transfer this to the special business or order.
Mr. Chair, may I move for a passage of a resolution establishing the petty cash fund for Naga City Women's Home and the designation of the petty cash custodian, Ms. Diane Rubios. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item.
Next, the proposed ordinance authored by Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio, establishing the Nagasi at the Outstanding Tech Graduate Scholarship Program, providing for its guideline, allocating funds therefore, and for other purposes.
Committee on Education.
Proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Casper Nathan Serio, institutionalizing the Emergency Teacher Substitute Program in the City of Naga, providing for the automatic hiring of locally funded teachers during unforeseen vacancies or Magna Carta leave availment.
Committee on Education.
A letter dated March 17 of Jonathan Hernandez, Naga City Bike Board Coordinator, submitting a proposed ordinance seeking to establish a bicycle response unit in Naga City.
Committee on Public Safety.
Transport.
Next item, please.
A letter dated March 17 of the City Mayor pertaining to the concern of the release of Barangay Assistance Fund for 2024 and 2025, and that the same be taken by the Sangguniang Panlungsod in its exercise of oversight function in order to review the circumstances surrounding the release of the fund to prevent similar issues from arising in the future.
Councilor Baldemoro.
Mr. Chair, we already tackled this matter to the Committee on Appropriation, and the disposition will be the City Budget Office will furnish all barangays the disbursement of the 2024 and 2025 budget. And I suppose, Mr. Chair, the letter from the City Budget Office was already submitted to us, and the disposition of the plenary is to furnish the 27 barangays of Naga.
Any other comment? So we will be furnishing all barangays
Copy of the disbursement for the 2024 and 2025
2024 up
and
to 2025
Barangay Support Fund.
barangay support funds. Any objection? Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The request of the city mayor is for us to make a parameter or guidelines or ordinance if necessary for the proper disposition of the barangay support fund, and it would be proper if it be referred to the oversight committee for the to make the rules in the to guide us or the executive in the disbursement or allocation of these funds, Mr. Chair.
So in effect, you are suggesting that this should be referred to the Oversight Committee.
Yes, for the purpose of making the guidelines in that disposal of the fund, Mr. Chair.
For the purpose of crafting the guidelines on the disposal of the barangay assistance funds.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I understand that we have disposed early given this request from the city mayor. Perhaps, Mr. Chair, we don't just end at providing copies to the 27 barangays. May I request, Mr. Chair, that we also seek reactions from the punong barangays or the other barangay officials so that we can properly dispose of the request of the city mayor. And I also agree with the Honorable Macaraig Mendoza that this might have to be written as a policy for guidance in the future, Mr. Chair.
So we have two proposals, actually. The first proposal was made by Councilor Elmer Baldemoro, and I think it was already approved by the plenary, that we should furnish all 27 barangays with copies of the report of the budget department. Am I correct? The city budget office. And then the second proposal was given by Councilor Aris Macaraig that we should refer this matter to the Committee on Oversight with the purpose of crafting, what did you say? Crafting, Councilor Aris?
The guidelines for the release of the Barangay Support Fund, Mr. Chair.
The guidelines for the release of the Barangay Assistance or Support Funds. Okay? So, any second to the proposal of Councilor Aris Macaraig?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. So can we call the meeting of the Committee on Oversight on Monday?
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Councilor Aris.
Also to invite the barangay captains, chairman, to attend so that they could join us in crafting the guidelines, Mr.
Okay, so we will have that meeting on Monday so that we will have the time to invite the resource persons. Councilor Baldemoro.
Mr. Chair, in our rules, the schedule of the Oversight Committee is scheduled every second Wednesday of January, April, July, and October at 9 a.m. So we will, based on rules, we'll schedule this on the second Wednesday of April.
Okay. Second Wednesday of April. That's based on the internal rules. Oh, we have the rules. So we will set the meeting on the second Wednesday of April. So I'll be handling it. Okay. Next week, I'll be the acting mayor. I
Next.
am rushing the resolution of this issue. Yes, Councilor Baldemoro.
Mr. Chair, I am in agreement to provide a guidelines for the barangay support fund, but I think, Mr. Chair, it is the discretion of the executive. It is discretion of the executive, the disbursement of the barangay support fund.
Okay. Any other comment? Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, the Sangguniang has the power of the purse. So we should be keen on how
Yeah, I agree. The
how
power
the
of the
budget
purse.
is spent.
Just
So,
like the House of Representatives. It has the power of the purse.
Mr. Chair, perhaps to facilitate and even expedite the process, may we request in advance from the punong barangays reactions already, so that when they come, mas madali na ang proseso. So we will
Okay,
not
please,
be spending too much time.
Madam Secretary, please take
After
note.
all, Mr. Chair, the copies have been provided to the punong barangays.
Yes, please take note of the suggestion of the Honorable Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez that we should take in advance the reactions of the reactions of the barangay captains, the punong barangays. Any other comment, Councilor Aris?
There is also a barangay support fund or local government support fund, to be precise, being given by the national government to the local governments. And there are guidelines, Mr. Chair. And it does not depend on who is the mayor or who is the vice mayor or what is the political party of that local government. Now, what I mean to say is we should remove patronage politics and too much politics in the availment of these funds, Mr. Chair, because it is the people who suffers by the actions, whatever actions of the barangay chairman. If we will base this purely on political or executive prerogative, so in the future, it would be safe for us to have a guidelines, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Councilor Aris Macaraig. Next item, please.
Next is a transmittal letter from the Naga City District Abattoir, transmitting their comment on the proposed ordinance on the Naga City livestock ear tagging fee of 2026.
Committee on Agriculture, Councilor Mendoza.
The referral to the Committee on Agriculture would be in order, Mr. Chair, but may I also request that item number 2 under new business, which is germane to the same proposal, also be referred to the Committee on Agriculture jointly with the Committee on Ways and Means, considering that it involves revenue generation.
So first,
Item number 2 under new business, as well as the current, that one, be referred to the Committee on Agriculture and to the Committee on Ways and Means.
okay, so any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Next is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Hilda Gail Abunal Gomez, an ordinance establishing the Naga City Human Milk Hub, providing for its organization, operation, management, and appropriating funds therefore.
Shall we refer this to the Committee on Health? Next item, please.
Other matters. Letter dated March 16 from Gian Carla Salvador, Group Representative of the 4th year BS Animal Science students, College of Agriculture and Natural Resources of Sibiswa, requesting for permission to attend for their group to be allowed to observe an official session of the Sangguniang Panlungsod as part of their course requirements. They are now here.
Noted.
Noted. Granted.
A letter dated March 16 from Chief Inspector Ralph Vincent Bobis, Acting District Jail Warden of the Naga City District Jail Male Dormitory, informing of his assumption as the acting head of his office and that future communication be addressed to him.
We take note of that particular item.
The omnibus manifestation and motion for clarification and reservation with extreme caution through counsel by Masinloc Power Partners Company Limited in the matter of the application for the approval of the contract for the supply of electric energy between Masinloc Power Partners Company Limited and Camarines Sur 2 Electric Cooperative Incorporated with prayer for provisional authority.
Noted.
A letter from Councilor Maria Corazon Peñaflor requesting to be excused from attending the session this morning due to her engagements as Regional Liga President.
We take note of that. Probably Councilor Corazon Peñaflor can stay there permanently. No, I'm just joking.
Next is the
Next
nominal.
item, please.
Next, the nominal voting.
Jefferson Felix, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I now move to transfer to nominal voting all ordinances approved for second reading and move also for the same for the approval on third and final reading.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Motion to adjourn, Mr. Chair.
Adjourned.
Mr. Chairman, mga councilors,